You are going to be creating your own name design in your sketchbook today, and it's very important that you are only using your first name to do your name design and not your first and last name. Open your sketchbook to the next clean page, and today we're going to use one page in our sketchbook to design our name. So this is my next clean page. I'm even going to fold it so that I can save some room on my table. And I'm going to start off with pencil, and I'm going to design my name. So our letters are going to fill up from the top to the bottom of our page, and you want to try to draw your name really large in all capital letters. So I'm going to start with Miss. And you can write them kind of slanted, going up and down. Maybe they're going a little bit sideways. And I'm going to try and make my letters kind of connect. I'm going to write my period. Actually, I'm going to erase my period and make it connect to my S. And then I'm going to use the bottom half for my last name, which is Chen. Draw a really large C. Now, right now, not all of my letters connect, so I'm going to connect my M to my C. I'm going to connect my H to the top. And let's see, what else could we connect? I think that's good so far. After you have connected your letters and you've really filled up your whole page, you're going to outline it with a black marker. After you have finished outlining a black marker, make sure you return that color back into the marker box. And I still see some pencil, so I'm going to erase the pencil that I didn't get to trace over. Now, after you've double checked that you've outlined your name in a black marker and erased your pencil lines, we are going to begin coloring our name design using a color group. So you get to pick one color group to color your name design. And the first color group could be a warm color. Those are warm or hot colors like red, orange, and yellow. Pink also is a warm color. The opposite of warm is a cool color. So those are our colors like blue, green, and purple. Our other group of color groups is neutral. Those are colors like black, brown, and gray. And you can even use monochromatic color, which means you're using only one color. So you're using one color that has a light and a dark version of that color. So like red, pink, and a darker red. After you've picked your color group, I'm going to use one color at a time, and I'm using craftsmanship when I'm coloring. That means I'm being mindful of how I'm coloring and thinking about how I am using my materials. So I'm going to pick one direction to color in, and I'm going to color up and down. When you have picked your color group, you're going to begin coloring in your name design. And when we are coloring with crayons today that are at your table, you're going to be using craftsmanship. Remember, that's when we're being mindful of how we're using our artist supplies. So that means you're thinking about how you're using them and you're coloring mindfully. So for example, I'm going to start with red, and I'm going to color in the space of my letter M, all red. And when I get to the space of my next letter, which is S, I might switch to another warm color. So I'm going to start coloring in that letter M space, coloring mindfully up and down. Remember, if your crayon breaks, that's telling you as an artist that you're coloring way too hard. And I'm really taking the time when I'm coloring, kind of slowing down when I get to small spaces. Because when I color, I want to think about how I'm controlling my artist material, and I don't want to color in all different directions. That's confusing. So in my name design, each space has a different color from my warm color group. And when you are finished with your sketchbook assignment, you're going to return your sketchbook to your artwork folder, and there will be a worksheet for you if you're finished early.